6 Homemade gas and flatulence remedies. Gas and flatulence are common digestive problems that often occur due to indigestion, food allergies, or more serious disorders. They don't constitute a disease in and of themselves, but they can be so prevalent that the sufferer is compelled to go to the doctor either because they're unable to control their symptoms or they cause chronic embarrassment. Gas is generated by particular kinds of bacteria that inhabit your intestines, and they're usually made up of hydrogen, carbon dioxide, and methane, which causes the odor and may also contain sulfur. When your intestines are healthy, you produce very little gas and it's usually easily expelled. But when you're suffering from digestive problems, there can be a buildup of bacteria in the intestines, creating the terrible smell and eventually becoming so severe as to cause stress in social situations. It's normal to suffer from this problem, but it can be very unpleasant. That's why in today's article we want to share 6 home remedies that can help treat gas and flatulence. Flatulence remedies with ginger. Ginger root has been used for centuries to control indigestion, relieve inflammation, and eliminate gas. How should you consume it? To avoid suffering from gas following a meal, try chewing on a piece of raw ginger root before you eat. But the best way to make use of its many medicinal properties is to prepare ginger tea. Ingredients: 4 slices of fresh ginger root, 1 cup of water, 250 milliliters. Preparation: bring the water to a boil and add the pieces of ginger root. Let simmer for 5 minutes. Allow the tea to cool slightly, strain off the liquid, and drink up to 2 to 3 times a day. Flatulence remedies with garlic. Garlic aids in digestion and fights inflammation, which help prevent gas and irritation of the intestines. Your best option is to eat raw garlic and benefit from 100 of its properties. How do you consume it? Mash some garlic cloves until a paste forms, mix in a small amount of black pepper and some cumin seeds, and pour a cup of hot water on top. Strain off the liquid, allow it to cool, and drink this 2 to 3 times a day. Flatulence remedies with fennel seeds. Fennel is an ideal herb for treating abdominal inflammation caused by a buildup of gas in your intestines. How should you consume it? Add a tablespoon of fennel seeds, 10 grams, to a cup of hot water. Allow it to boil for 5 minutes, then strain and drink the liquid. Another option is to roast 5 tablespoons of fennel seeds, 50 grams, grind them, and mix the ground seeds with 5 tablespoons each of sugar and psyllium seeds. Consume this mixture in the morning and again at night. Flatulence remedies with cinnamon tea.
The antibiotic and antiviral properties of cinnamon help eliminate the bacteria that are causing gas to accumulate along with that horrible smell. How should you consume it? You can add ground cinnamon to recipes for desserts, smoothies, and much more. However, the best way to benefit from cinnamon is through a tea. Ingredients: 3 cinnamon sticks, 1 cup of water, 250 milliliters. Preparation: add the cinnamon sticks to a pot with the water. Bring the mixture to a boil, and immediately remove it from heat. Let the mixture steep for as long as is needed and drink 1 cup a day. Precautions: don't drink cinnamon tea if you have ulcers or gastritis because it could cause your symptoms to worsen. Also avoid cinnamon tea if you're pregnant or taking certain medications. Flatulence remedies with mint. Mint is one of those quintessential natural herbs that relieves a variety of problems with digestion, including gas and flatulence. How should you consume it? One good option is to chew on some fresh mint leaves at the first signs of gas or indigestion. For best results, however, it's recommended to prepare a tea and sweeten it with honey. Ingredients: fresh mint leaves, 1 cup of water, 250 milliliters, 1 teaspoon of honey, 5 grams. Preparation: bring the water to a boil, add the mint leaves, and allow them to simmer for 5 minutes. Strain off the liquid and add a teaspoon of honey to sweeten. Flatulence remedies with baking soda and lemon. The combination of baking soda and lemon juice is an effective way to eliminate gas and reduce other symptoms of poor digestion, such as heartburn and inflammation. How do you consume it? You can easily make a fizzy beverage by combining these 2 ingredients. Ingredients: the juice of 1 lemon, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 cup of water, 100 milliliters. Preparation: mix all ingredients well and drink immediately.